Hi, I'm Joni Patry and welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, if you want to get the most accurate predictions for this month of November, depending on where your moon and or your ascendant are, listen up here. And what I'm going to be doing is giving you some precise personal things to look out for, because I'm basing this on where there are important planets for this month, such as Mars, Mercury, and Venus. Yes, the long-range planets I've gone over with you guys, but this is more personalized for this month of November. Now, if you don't know your sidereal, remember, this is not Western tropical. If you're going to be putting your sun signs in, you're going to be completely wrong. So please don't just haphazardly do this. This is serious stuff. I want you to know what this month is going to be like for you. So go to galacticcenter.org if you don't know your Vedic sidereal, ascendant, or moon sign. Go to my website. I have a free chart calculator. Put in your information, scroll to the very bottom. It tells you clearly AS, your ascendant, MO, your moon. Those are the signs I want you to listen to. Okay, so you got it? And I want to say this too. Please, if you want even more detailed information, get my planner. Go to galacticplanner.com and you will have your whole chart, everything outlined in great detail. No ifs, ands, or buts. You will know your sign. Okay, you will know your chart. You will get all the information you need. Okay, so let's get going here. If your sidereal, ascendant, or moon sign sit in Aries, then you are going through a lot of deep contemplation within. This is like a time of deep discovery. Going back to the past, trying to understand what made you mad about certain aspects in your life and certain people. This will be a return of what you need to reflect on that can really help you change your life for the future. Uncover what's been blocking you. That's what this is going to do. But Venus is in your 7th this whole month. And it is in a fabulous sign, Libra. So if you want to meet someone, if you want to fall in love, go out on dates during this time. Go out and meet people. Get more social, because you could find somebody really important during this particular month. And if you are married, let me just say, you will get along better with your partner. You will be in agreement with things and things work out better. And or your partner can have some great financial opportunities. Good things are happening for your partner. And if you want to meet someone, get out. This is the time. If your moon or your ascendant sit in sidereal Taurus, then Mars and Mercury in this retrograde process is happening in your 7th house. You may find that your partner and you don't get along. There's something you're in a disagreement about. And or if you have a business partner, this goes the same on the same level. There's disagreements. They're just not coming together with like-mindedness. Just agree to disagree during this month, because with Mercury going retrograde, it's going to bring up a lot of things that you maybe hoped you'd forget about in terms of arguing or problems with in partnerships. Now, if you want to find someone, and this is the time that people could come into your life, but let me just say this, it may not be a good time to get involved in a relationship. Maybe you're drawn to someone, but chances are you're going to be in disagreement. Or there's something about them, you're drawn to them, but there's something that just doesn't work. It's just going to be a hectic time when you're looking at the area of relationships. Now, if you want to just blow off relationships this month, that might be a good idea, but Venus is in your 6th. And it might be a time that you're looking to improve yourself, beautify yourself, maybe even change your diet, lose weight, gain weight, whatever it may be that you need to do. But fitness will be important for you this month. And if you don't have a pet and you would like to adopt, this would be a great month for that. You're getting along better with people in the workplace, but maybe this is an escape from your home where you're not getting along with your partner and there's contention. But Venus in the 6th means you're getting along with others in the workplace and you're getting healthier, you're getting stronger, you're feeling good. This is this month of November. Okay, if your ascendant or your moon sign sit in sidereal Gemini, then this Mercury, Mars, is in your 6th house. So take care of your health. You could be looking at not being strong, or you could even be a little bit accident prone. Just be aware of that. But in the workplace, with coworkers or employees, watch it. You may not be in agreement about things. There can be some things you are contesting or having a difficult time with. Now, Venus is in your 5th. If you have children, you're getting along with them great. There's some amazing revelations and good things happening for them. But otherwise, you are very creative this month. You're coming up with new ideas, very artistic in a way. And if you're not artistic, then you are getting all these great creative ideas maybe for your work, inventing things, being more creative. But if you're artistic, it's a time to really create. You're being flooded with all sorts of new ideas and artistic ways of doing things. And it's also a good time for you to possibly do some investments. You'll be very fortunate and lucky during this time. People come to you for your advice, and you will be able to give good advice to others. Now, if your moon or your ascendant sit in sidereal Cancer, then this Mars Mercury retrograde is in your 5th house, and the 5th house is the house that deals with creative talents. And yes, you're being flooded with new ideas, but there's something from the past possibly that needs to come up for you to redo or recreate. This is important. And I'll say this, it is a crazy time for you if you want to invest. It can be highs and lows. Just be careful. Don't be too impulsive about investing or investments. And if you have children, they may be screaming for attention and not so agreeable to your demands. And they should be watched, but hard to control. Now, Venus is in your 4th house. You're really looking at your home in terms of wanting to redecorate, regroup, make it more beautiful. Maybe buy some things for the house that make it beautiful, or repaint, or even possibly, I would say, just redoing things in the house that make it more beautiful. And or if you're looking for a house, this might be a good time to get ahead and find something you've been searching for. And your mom, maybe have some social gatherings if your mom's still around. It will be nice and pleasant. But I'll tell you this, you'll probably have some kind of entertainment in your home during this month. It's a great month to do that. If your ascendant or your moon sign sit in sidereal Leo, then this Mercury, Mars are in your 4th house, and you've been thinking about redoing some things in your house for a long time. It's time. It's kind of a month of a mess where everything's kind of uprooted and torn up in your house. This might be because you want to redecorate or or renovate. But all at the same time, be careful because you could have some things breaking down, causing problems in the house, maybe plumbing or something to that effect. But I'll tell you something else. Watch out with your car. You might need some necessary repairs, but things could break down when you least expect it with your vehicle. Venus is in your third house, so you might be wanting to go on some short trips over the weekend, pleasant journeys and trips. You love learning new things and you're much more artistic and creative during this time. And coming together with a brother or sister, if you have one, will be lovely. You'll totally get along and things will be great. If your moon or your ascendant sit in sidereal Virgo, then this Mars, Mercury are in your third house. If you have brothers or sisters, you will not be in agreement about certain things. There can be some contesting or fighting about things. Be aware of this. And if you're in school, be careful not to shake the boat or anything with any teachers in your curriculum. You may not like some of your classes. And you might be more prompted to learn other things rather than the things you have to learn. So it's a little frustrating there. And if you plan on going on a weekend excursion or a trip, be aware, Mercury's retrograde. There'll be many foul-ups and possible delays with travel. There'll be some issues. And last but not least, with this third house, the way you think, you're confused, and there's going to be absent-mindedness. Let's just be aware. And don't get too angry about things you have no control over. Now, Venus is going to be in your second house. In Libra, this is great for financial gains and money. You're doing well, and it might even be a good time to purchase some luxury items you've been looking for a while. If your ascendant or moon sit in sidereal Libra, then this Mars, Mercury are in your second house. And you might find that there's more contention and fighting amongst the family. But usually these fights can revolve around finances and money. So I want you to be very cautious and aware of your spending. Don't be impulsive or impatient. Take your time. Think things out before you jump in and buy things. And be careful of what you say. Don't just blurt out the first thing that comes to mind. Think about what you're going to say before you open your mouth. Otherwise, you may regret it. Venus being in the first, though, you're looking good. You are really dressing well. Maybe it's time to go buy some new clothes, do a new hairdo, anything that improves your appearance or your looks. It's happening this month. If your moon or your ascendant sit in sidereal Scorpio, then this Mars, Mercury are in your first house. Don't be impulsive. Don't be impatient. Think before you act and do, because you're really kind of ready to jump on things that you shouldn't, okay? Don't be too argumentative, because this can be a time of arguing with others, particularly your partners if you're in a relationship. Venus is in your 12th house, though. You are resting better. You're getting rest. You're sleeping. Pay attention to your dreams. They're lovely. They're giving you some peace and quiet. It's a good time to be quiet with yourself. Being alone is a beautiful advantage during this time. If your moon or your ascendant sit in sidereal Sagittarius, Then this Mercury Mars is in your 12th house, and this will be when things of the past come back to haunt you. Old feelings that upset you, old arguments, people that you didn't agree with, maybe you got to come together and make peace and heal things from your past. This is what it's all about. But Venus is in your 11th house in Libra. This is fantastic for meeting new friends, associates, coming together with groups, and you'll find there'll be a little spunk in your financial situation. There will be gains during this month. If your moon or your ascendant sit in sidereal Capricorn, then this Mercury Mars are in your 11th house. This is the house that deals with groups, friends, and organizations. Don't be too combative or too angry at others, particularly your friends. This is not the month to argue, because you're never going to get ahead with them. It'll just make you more angry and fight more and frustrated. Okay, and even if you have an older sibling, stay away. Don't bring up things that you know are going to cause a fight or argument. Venus, though, is in your 10th house. Things are going well at work. You look good. The public eye is on you. You're prospering well in your workplace. And if you have a boss, they're very pleased with you. And if you own your own business, it's time to expand and grow. Things are working out well for you with purpose and your career. If your moon or your ascendant sit in sidereal Aquarius, then this means the Mars, Mercury are in your 10th house. And you might have some arguments or disagreements at your job, your career, with your boss, if you have a boss. But it's a time that you're pushing a little too hard. Pull back a little bit, take it easy. Don't put your opinions out there that are very strong and contentious, or you'll regret it. But Venus is likewise in your 9th house. The 9th house is the house of travels. It could be a time that getting away will be positive and uplifting for you. And or maybe you're studying more poetry or things that you love to study. Spirituality. And with Venus in your 9th house, if your father's still around, you might find that this is a good time to have meetups or coming together. If your moon or your ascendant sit in sidereal Pisces, then this Mars, Mercury are in your 9th house. Don't pick a fight with your father if he's still around. And even if he's not still around, you're going to find that some things come up, dredge up from your past, old memories concerning some of the discontent that you might have had with your father. All at the same time, your beliefs are changing, and you're a little bit angry by some of the things that you're discovering that possibly are changing how you believe in this world. And if you're traveling, take some things to entertain yourself, because there might be some major delays or problems with getting to your destination. Now, Venus is in your 8th house. This is going to be a time when maybe some old feelings of love and romance come up that give you a sense of a good feeling of love, romance that you've had in the past. And this is a good time for you to heal any past relationships that are dealing with your need to heal love and how you operate in a loving relationship. So with that, I've covered all 12 of the signs in terms of the Vedic moon and ascendant. So this is going to be an interesting month with many, many changes and disruptions. So go forward with it and live life with purpose, with passion, with meaning, and don't get too upset. All right, so with that, remember, if you want to learn more about me, you can always go to my website, galacticcenter.org. And if you want to study with me, study Vedic astrology, become an astrologer, go to my university website, which is universityofvedicastrology.com. Thank you.